When I was little, I discovered my dad had 5 red threads above his head on connected to my mom, another to my aunt. I naively drew what I saw. When my mother found the drawing, she completely lost it, killed my father, and vanished. Growing up, I realized these red threads connected everyone who'd been intimate with each other. Only I, Shin Sunday He, could see these secrets. I knew this ability was dangerous and tried to kill myself, but I always failed. Since I couldn't die, I decided to figure out where these threads came from. Police received a report about a 29-year-old coffee shop employee strangled to death at home. Detective Hanji Wook's investigation revealed the victim was a woman living alone, and the scene had an eerie ritualistic feel. Security footage showed a helmeted man the night before, looking like a delivery guy, but the victim hadn't ordered food. News reports said this was the 3rd case of a woman living alone being murdered in Shinwudong. I noticed the helmeted man in the news had only 1 red thread above his head. I heard a motorcycle downstairs and saw him enter the apartment building across the street. Convinced he was the killer, I tried to call police, but my phone was dead. After charging it and calling, I was shocked to see the man embracing a female neighbor, like Laversa's 2nd red thread appeared above his head. Han Ji-wook learned the report came from his own neighborhood and knocked on my door. I saw dense red threads tangled above his head and opened the door to tell him about the helmeted man. I was awakened again by motorcycle sounds, but this time the man entered my building. Through the peephole, I saw he had only 1 red thread knot, the same guy from last night. Han Ji-wook's partner discovered both victims had connections to Oh Jin-min, who lived in apartment 303. When the partner investigated alone, he was attacked. Oh Jin-min put on his helmet, ready to strike. I heard the commotion and wanted to call police, but my phone was dead again. This time I chose to be brave and rushed out, but collapsed from fear the moment I stepped outside. The female neighbor opened her door thinking it was her boyfriend, but found Oh Jin-min, who grabbed her throat. I stood outside, gripping a knife, and Oh Jin-min mockingly snatched it and stabbed me in the stomach. At the critical moment, the woman knocked off Oh Jin-min's glasses with a pillow, and he frantically searched for them. Han Ji-wook arrived and saw my sunglasses on the ground. He rushed upstairs, saw the fight through the window, drew his gun, and shot Oh Jin-min. Afterward, I remembered how frantically Oh Jin-min searched for his glasses and suspected they allowed him to see the red threads. Han Ji-wook's niece Sunday was my classmate and told her uncle I dropped out after my mother killed my father. For the first time, I felt seeing the red threads could be the key to saving others. My phone received a message saying they could also see my world and told me to come to Ark High School. I tore down the paperboards covering my windows, my eyes filled with determination. The next day, Sunday found Oh Jin-min's glasses in her locker. After putting them on, she saw red threads above her head. When she got home and saw the dense web of red threads above her uncle's head, she panicked and ran away. As I walked by, I noticed her staring at the top of my head in terror, suspecting she could also see the red threads.